Hello. What is this channel? What am I doing? Why am I here? Who am I? The point of this channel is that I will have a platform to express myself. This is like an old school YouTube vlog. Like, this is going to not have a lot of editing, but it's not going to be like content. I, it's going to be what it is. And it's probably not going to be that entertaining to very many people, if anyone. Um, the point of this is, though, um, I've been on a journey with my Christian walk. I am a Christian. Um, I grew up in a Christian family, raised in the church, and I fell away. So I deconstructed, right? And then later on, I reconstructed. I came back to Christianity. And it's taken a while, but I've begun to re-deconstruct in some way here. And in many ways, it's a continuation of that initial deconstruction with the foundation of Christianity and layers of kind of theology and just a change in perspective added on to that, to where now I can actually look at the Bible and God and the church with different eyes. And so I feel like that is valuable. There are so many people that are deconstructing these days and just leaving Christianity. And I feel like in sharing my journey, I may be able to help someone going through that process to be able to navigate that territory in a more useful, edifying manner. Because I do think deconstruction is actually a good thing, um, an important thing. Um, I don't regret having done it. I regret what I did during that process and how far I took it in many ways, but I don't regret asking questions and being able to take doctrines or ideas that I don't feel are adequate or true or um, accurate even to the scriptures, and not be able to question them because of an institution, a dogma, you know, having that stigma of doubting. Because it's not, because you can doubt things about the Bible, you can doubt things about God or the church without actually doubting God, like his existence, um, or his ability to do this or that. There are things that need to be torn down. There are, as it doesn't even need to be said, but there are many, many denominations, groups with with completely contradictory doctrines. So the chances that you have your doctrines, which you hold to be very, very important, the chances that all of those are correct is zero. And it's virtually 0% chance that you are even right about most of them, given the culture that you are in, unless you have thought very much about them and been willing to question them. But if you're merely accepting a doctrine because, well, to doubt it or to think otherwise is dangerous. Um, you've placed yourself and you've placed God and the scripture in a box. And that is a box that is not helpful to anyone. And that is why deconstruction is important because you have to believe what you believe. You can't just say that you believe it. You can't just insist upon it and be right with yourself. If you have a struggle internally, you're just going to carry that until you deal with it. And unfortunately, the church doesn't allow that process to take place in many ways. Um, it can be toxic. The church is not perfect, and our understanding of Christianity and the Bible is definitely not perfect. And so I think there's going to be a wave of people that have reconstructed and are coming back to Christianity. And being able to be a voice to those that are currently in the process of deconstruction is going to be very important. And in fact, Lecrae, the musical artist, uh, recently put a video out in the past few days, actually, about his deconstruction process. And I feel like that's given me a license and impetus to present my journey, to talk about it. And I've actually intended to do this for a long time. I'm just lazy about it, and it seemed like a nebulous kind of thing to even approach. I didn't know, like, is it going to be videos that I like more content style videos that are edited and like trying to like find topics to even talk about. It's been a whole thing of just mulling it over in my mind, but just seeing his presentation, and I have in so many ways, I see myself like mirrored almost exactly. Different reasons, perhaps, for deconstructing, but like like virtually everything that I've heard so far. I haven't watched the whole video, but I feel like that is exactly what I experienced and what I feel having deconstructed and come back. Um, so anyway, that was a big inspiration. There have been a few other things along the way. I feel like God is saying that it's time. It's okay to do this. And so here it is. Uh, I don't know what my main topics are going to be for this channel. And these videos don't really fit in the purpose of the other channels that I run or moderate. So this is going to be a new thing. Um, going to be talking about theology, apologetics, um, anti-apologetics, and just theories and philosophy and whatever. It's just going to kind of be my uh, journal, my vlog for this whole process. And it helps me to get my ideas out through speech, and it feels a little bit better than just talking to myself. And I really value your input. If you think that, what I'm saying um, rings true, I appreciate that feedback. If you feel like I'm totally off base or this doesn't even make sense, please let me know. I'm here to this is more therapy for me, but I hope that it helps other people as well. Um, so that's what this is. Welcome. Uh, I hope you enjoy.